So yeah, I ended up having to redo my Dell Precision 5750, and I gotta say, the Samsung 990 Evo Pro, I mean, it's a big difference from what I had prior. And fortunately for me, a lot of the programs that I had, I was not able to migrate over because, the Samsung tool only works on another Samsung tool. And that was unfortunate for me. But I mean, all in all, I'm still pleased with it. I ended up having to get an Insignia um, deal for transferring over. I'll show it to you on a little bit. Let me go ahead and do some more of this work. It's already a little late. I gotta be up tomorrow before noon, and it's 2 in the morning over here. Just a little bit shy before the opening day for the Texas Rangers here in Dallas, Texas. And as you can see, I mean, this is calculating, something off of my sound switch deal. And, let me open this up a little bit. And you can see sound switch has like 500,000 of items on there that I'm migrating over, copying. And this, didn't have that many, but as you can see, the write speed's like super quick. Like something like this with my original boot drive that I had on here would have taken me hours to do. This one, it's already been running for a little bit because of all the stuff that I am migrating over. And yeah, I mean, everything's copying like super super nice. I mean, I can't be any more pleased with everything that I've gotten so far out of this whole deal. I just wish that I would have been able to have kept a backup of my virtual DJ. I've actually downloaded my Serato on here and backed everything up. As you can see, I got my Serato deals on my external hard drive here. Now I have a 1.5 terabytes of space in here, which, I mean, this is the half drive, 0.5 terabyte. And then this is my new drive, which is a 1 terabyte. Eventually, I'll probably suit these up to a 2 terabyte each. I think I can put 4 terabytes at most on here, but it's gonna be way, way different than what I had prior. And let me see if I can get to the specs here. Let me see. I can show y'all. Well, let me see. Where the heck did I see that last time? Well, that's how fast it is. That's how much gigs I got on here. Let me see. I should be able to. I don't know if I do the storage. That's not really gonna give me the information that I want, I don't think. Oh, we can go here and control panel, I think. And then what is this? I think hardware. And let me see. Device manager. And when we're in device manager, we're on my disk right here. And as you can see, there's my SSD 990 Pro. And that's the other one, an expansion. Well, no, it's the external. And there goes the other one, a Micron. So yeah, big difference. I mean, again, I'm very, very pleased. I'm satisfied with it. It's doing all this work. In a little bit, once it tells me what it's gonna, how much time it's gonna take, I'm gonna pause this, and hopefully it'll do it pretty quick, because I really do need to get to bed. But I gotta look up for a backup of all my virtual DJ stuff, in hopes that it's gonna actually have all the stuff that I had, as far as like the type of plugins, you know. My Serato, I'm not worried about that, because I have everything already in the DJ Pro pack that I got, the Wolf pack, I think is what they call it. So I gotta hurry up and scramble and get my virtual DJ up and running. I'll be right back. So as I stated earlier, this is the original drive that I had in there, which is a little bitty, what is it, like a 250 gigabyte drive. And this is my original that was inside my Dell 5750. This is an Insignia, what do they call this? Let me get this sticker off of this thing, hold on. Alright, so again, this is what you need to get whenever you're taking out your what is this this type of deal. It's a M.2 NVMe drive, and this has a certain compatibility. It comes with that little box, it comes with this stuff, you know, it lets you know what to do if you're going to format it. Of course, if you take it out and you don't want to lose all your stuff, there's a quick setup guide. These are mine here, but it comes with this little bitty rubber deal in case, you know, you're gonna leave it somewhere, or you're actually gonna leave it here. Then you just put this on there and protect it, I guess, to keep it from getting hot. It comes with one of these USB C to a USB BA adapters for the older style of USBs, and then a big USB C to USB C cord. And what you basically do is you're gonna go ahead and just plug it up. You know, of course you're gonna insert this. It's got a little locking mechanism there, and there's only one way that this can actually go. And you're gonna connect it here, and it's gonna go inside your drive, and then you're just gonna migrate over whatever. But just what I found, not unless they have an enclosure, it's got some kind of a fan or something. It's got these little deals here, but I'm thinking, since it was my first time doing it, I was doing too much, and this couldn't keep up with transferring over. So you have to do it kind of like slowly. Even though my laptop's super fast, I mean, it's doing all this work like really quick. But this, you gotta transfer over small files, not big gigantic files. If you're gonna do a big gigantic file, be sure that you really take your time doing it. If not, you'll probably burn it, and in the process, you're gonna burn your chip, your SSD. Now, I've connected my external in hopes that I can recover my virtual DJ stuff. So let me look at it, and then I'll let y'all know if that's the case. This is still calculating, because it's quite a bit, you know, of music files, and these are basically a lot of lighting programs, a lot of lighting shows. And this is I have 6 terabytes worth of music, so this sounds about right. I've been doing a lot of work. So let me pause this and let me see if I can get a backup from virtual DJ. If not, I'm gonna have to go through to my gaming laptop, my backup, and transfer everything over. So I wish I would have done this in the beginning, but I mean, the write speed's like tremendous. Like, this is super fast, and this is just a zip. So, you know what, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy all of these zips. And, you know, I mean, they're not big. They're small zips. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy them over to my zip files over here on this little bitty I think this 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes. This is where I got a lot of my zips. Back up to the backups, and then I have another big gigantic backup drive, bigger than this one. I think it's like a 12 or 15 terabyte where I've got everything backed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically scoot this over and just drag and drop and put it inside the zips. And that's all of those zip files. It's put in a copy, so I mean, it's all good. I'm gonna erase these zips off of this drive here. And I think I have a backup for my virtual DJ right there. And I'm gonna swap that over to this laptop. And I should be good to go tomorrow. I would just have to probably do my ACO drives because I'm gonna be using my Denon Prime 4 unit. I was using my Rain 72 MK2, right? I think that's what it is. And my Denon LC 6000s, but I'm gonna use my Denon Prime 4 instead. But as you can see, I mean, it's a lot of music. I mean, it's a lot of gigs being moved around, and this Samsung 990 Evo Pro is just like, wow, it's just blowing my mind. I'm probably gonna leave this doing its deal overnight just because of the sound switch, and then I should be good to go tomorrow in the morning. So once it's doing that, then I can go over here and well, I don't want to see that there, but yeah, just to be sure that everything's here. I mean, it's migrated over. I mean, this scrolls through so quick, it's ridiculous. I'm so amazed with it. Like super quick. I cannot believe it. Alright, so let me see. I don't think I have my stuff here. I don't think, but I'm still gonna copy it over just in case. I mean, it never hurts. All right, so this right here, it's doing the copying from this. That's what that's doing. So what I'm gonna do here, I got this virtual DJ deal here. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy it over. Let me go ahead and bring this up. And there's that. Go ahead and select all and bring this, and I'm just gonna screw it over to here. Be sure that whenever you're doing this and your laptop's quick, to take it to the correct folder. If not, you'll screw everything up. And also be sure that if you want to copy, that's what you're going to do instead of just moving stuff over. Because sometimes when you move stuff over, that's all that it takes, and you will be really mad at yourself. All right, so I am going to have to get my actual program from there and migrate it over here. That's going to be the only way that this is actually going to work the way that I want it to. So with that being said, let me go ahead and turn that over, and I will be right back. So yeah, I was able to find, I thank God I had a backup, and it's not going to be the latest version, but I mean, all of that can be updated as soon as I launch Virtual DJ, I should be able to have it set up to where it automatically updates and stuff. And the reason that the write speed is slow on this one is because I'm still doing my sound switch deal, which I'm gonna leave this doing it maybe overnight. As quick as this is doing everything, I'm like really super amazed. And before I actually cut off this video, which I've been pausing and stuff, so it's not too long, but I don't like really editing my stuff, as y'all can tell. I do everything as close as possible to whatever time frame we're actually going to be doing all this stuff. I've actually been here for maybe about an hour. It's already going to be 3 o'clock in the morning here in Dallas, Texas. And that's the correct date. So today is actually the opening day for the Texas Rangers baseball. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and back this up the correct way. I still got more folders inside that virtual DJ folder there, and I'm gonna open that up and then just do the same thing. Just pick all whatever folders I think are going to be necessary. And anyways, in virtual DJ, if it's a copy of whatever, it's gonna let me know, and it'll have me decide if I want to replace the folders or skip the folders or whatever. But I mean, the write speeds is like super good. Something like this, I mean, would have taken me hours to do. And I'm not exaggerating because I have tons of information. And right now I'm gonna do a double check on the whatever space I've actually acquired, because earlier when I first started migrating the folders, whatever I could migrate from the little deal here, I only had like not even 100 gigabytes or something like that I had used up, maybe 80 or something like that. So by now it's gonna be like up there. All right, so that already did its job. So I'm gonna go here, and basically the same thing. I'm gonna stop at video skins, which is here, and I'm gonna go ahead and open this folder up, and this is the folder that I actually want. So I'm gonna just drag and drop all of these all the way down, and then proceed with copying and pasting these over here. Copying, and it's gonna tell me all that good stuff. Right now it doesn't seem that I've already had anything doubled, so it's gonna do the same thing that this is doing up here and doing some calculating. That's how much information I have to transfer. 5 gigs compared to this one, 78 gigs. But again, this is lighting, stuff. So this is gonna be more, as far as like more information that needs to be transferred over. This one I do have like some motions. The reason that I was so looking for my backup is that I have a lot of stuff in my plugins. What else do I have in the plugins? Oh, the samplers, the videos, skins, all that good stuff. And the way that I have my licenses, I mean, I have the Infinity license for the virtual, the Serato DJ Pro. I actually have 2 licenses on that because my Denim Prime 4 in 2019 actually gave me Serato Pro for free. But unbeknownst to me, I didn't have this kind of a processor in my PC. This one has an AMD Ryzen, 5 or something like that processor in it. And it would never work with Serato. I don't know why. Or maybe just this laptop. But back in 2019, it wouldn't work. So I ended up having to get an Intel. And to be honest with you, this Dell Precision 5750, which is now a few years old, I'm gonna replace it with maybe the 78 or 7900 series with the bigger screen, or maybe I think it's the same size screen. This might be like a 17 or 18 inch, and this is still fast. It's got 64 gigs of RAM for the memory, The card in, the video card's not too bad. This is actually an engineer's laptop. It was originally built for AutoCAD and all that stuff, which, I mean, I used to do that in high school. I'm 51 years old. So, we're talking about in the mid 80s, I learned how to do AutoCAD and all that before I graduated. I was 15 years old. So this laptop cost like maybe about, I don't know, $5,000, I think, back then. And I think it's still worth its money, maybe a few grand. So when something like this happens, I mean, it's all good. You can choose to replace the files or just skip it because all you're doing is copying anyways. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. And I'm going to show y'all just how quick this damn thing is. So it says 8 minutes. So, I'll say just a little bit after 3 o'clock in the morning, this should be done. We're at 2:58 right now. The top is still calculating what it's got to calculate, but I'm still going to launch Virtual DJ just to be sure that everything is solid the way that I want it and need it to be. And as you can see, I mean, these write speeds on it is just like, wow. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and launch it, and hopefully it's gonna look the same as before. If not, I'm gonna have to scramble and look for the actual way that I want it to look. And yeah, it's not gonna do the deal like I wanted it. So I'm gonna have to see which one I actually am going to want. Because this does not look like the one that I had before. And this is the Virtual DJ Pro license. And let me see. That's the default Pro. I wish I knew which one I actually was the one I was using. Let me see, could it be this one? You know what, I'm gonna have to see, but let's see for the sake of argument. What is this? Sandbox mode. Yeah, that's why I wanted the one that I was used to, because I mean I could see the whole deal here the way that I was used to doing this. This is not the one that I wanted for nothing. So I'm gonna find the one that I actually used, and I gotta go hunt for this skin. All right, so let me pause this and let me see if I can find it, and I'll get back with y'all.